What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to Creating Cash Flow, where today we're going to be talking about the easiest way to make $1 million and potentially the cheapest. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that. And so thank you so much for watching. In today's live stream, I decided I'm wearing my To the Moon shirt, and it's not because Bitcoin's headed towards the moon, just wanted to wear it. Obviously, we all hope all our stocks and all of our efforts go to the moon. But I wanted to talk today about the easiest way to $1 million, and that is through obviously compound interest. And I'm starting to believe that everyone should be a millionaire in their lifetime if they live to at least like 50 to 55. And the reason why is because if you go to calculator.net/investment, they have an investment calculator, which is completely free, super easy to use. And I'm going to walk us through some of the numbers here. So sorry that I don't have a visual on this, but if you go to calculator.net/investment, you could easily follow along. So what does this actually look like? So if we have a starting amount of $1,000, you only have $1,000, and you say, how much money will I have in 30 years if I invest $1,000 every month at a 6.5% return? Now, the market average over the past 30, 50 years is a little bit higher than 6.5%. So the odds are that you actually will get a little bit of a higher return than 6.5%. And so what I would do, and actually what I do, is I put money in and invest more money into the market every single month. This is called dollar cost averaging. So dollar cost averaging allows you to, it's just a fancy word that's saying if you buy every month, sometimes you'll be buying high, sometimes you'll be buying low, but over the course of 20, 30 years, you'll have had a fair price or a good overall average price that you bought into a stock, ETF, or index fund as it was growing over a long period of time. So that's a strategy that I feel like is very smart, very safe, and a lot of people talk about dollar cost averaging. So if you look at dollar cost averaging and you're saying, hey, I'm going to be investing $1,000 every single month over the next 30 years, how much money would you have invested total? So you have $1,000 that you're starting with, and then that month you're going to put in another 1,000. So maybe you could basically say you're starting with 2,000, and then at the end of the first year, you'll have put in 13,000. Each year after that, you'll be putting in 12,000. So 1,000 a month times by 12, 12,000 times by 30, plus you're starting 1,000 is going to be a total of $361,000. So that's what we would call your principal. You've put in $361,000 total of your own money into the market. Now, that is not that cool and that's not that exciting, but let me tell you why we're talking about this and why that is actually very cool and very exciting. And sorry, I just got out of the shower, just got back from the gym, out of the shower, so my hair is still drying, if you were wondering. But so you've invested now $361,000 over the course of 30 years. Okay. Now, what will that mean to your overall portfolio? It means that you will have made $1 million, $1,073,000, $1,073,640.66. So what happens is every time you put money in, you are going to be starting to earn some interest on that money at a 6.5% interest rate. And then once you make more money, once you put more money every single time, it just adds a little, a little, a little, a little. And in the beginning, it takes a while to get to anything meaningful. So it's going to take, if you stick to the 1,000, if you stick just to getting $1,000 a month invested, it's going to take you about 7 years to even hit $100,000. But 7 years to hit $100,000, if you think about it, you could think, well, $100,000, if I want to get $1 million, I have to do that 9 more times. So then you would do 7 times 9, and that's how long it would take you to, what was that? That's 63. So that would take you 63 years if you had to stick to that cadence and only earn a little bit of interest on a little bit of money, or I guess 6.5% interest on a little bit of money. But what happens is as these numbers get bigger, this is the real reason why the rich get richer. A lot of people want to say it's the government, it's the whatever, 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 but it isn't. It is compound interest. The more money you have, even at a lower interest rate, the more money your money is making for you. So you don't have to do anything, and your money is making you a lot of money. So the moral of the story is that is why, after looking and doing some of this research, I figured anyone that lives to about 55 years old, 50, 55 years old, should or could, the system is set up for them to be a millionaire, because all you have to do is save as much money as possible. And it doesn't even have to be that much. Overall, it's if you're saving $1,000 a month. And I know for some of you, $1,000 a month may seem like a lot right now, but as much as you can now, even if it's 50, 100, 200, that's what I did. That's what I was doing in the very beginning. You just save as much as you possibly can. And then as you start getting better jobs or higher paying jobs or promotions or raises or whatever it is, then you can keep your expenses lower. You can still increase your expenses a little, but overall you keep your expenses lower so that you can save that money. And then the first $100,000 is the most boring. It's the least fun. It's why people, they lose out on the excitement of investing, because they're like, this money, I've put in a lot of money and my returns have been small. But if you're patient and you just keep at it, then you're going to be able to turn $361,000 into $1 million without doing any extra work. So anyway, that is the show for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.